Hi Aries, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing something about somebody being in the position to end something that they wanted to end. It's like somebody having control over a situation coming to an end. Right now you are being guided to be very, very patient, because it seems like by you being patient right now, there's a lot that is going to fall into place as far as what you understand and what becomes more clear to you. It seems like if you are patient right now, if you are really taking your time right now, if there is a situation that you're moving through right now that feels very frustrating, this is the time to kind of relax into it, to adjust, to adapt to the situation, rather than fighting against it. It seems like it's also going to help you mood-wise as well. You may be in a spot too where there's a bit of a struggle, because it's like, I'm not feeling the way that I want to be feeling right now, and that feels frustrating to me. But as I said before, the guidance is to be patient, to adjust, because this is also something that you are going to adapt to and come out on the other side of, even if you feel in a way like you're struggling. I'm seeing something be happening right now where just because something is not happening within like your ego's time frame, because it's like the ego wants things now, like it wants to feel better now, like we want to be feeling good. There may be something that you feel because like you're not experiencing right now, that it's like getting in the way of your happiness. However, the thing that is actually getting in the way of you feeling better is like a lack of willingness to be patient here. This is what I'm seeing. But yeah, there may even be a fear too, where it's like, what if I am patient with this situation, and what if I don't feel better? But I'm seeing that be a space that's coming from like fear rather than empowerment for you. So I'm seeing this be something where there's like a lot of overthinking, maybe you struggling because you feel very caught up in your head right now. I'm hearing buttercup. Yeah, it's time to exercise healthy coping strategies that allow us to feel okay with what it is that's going on, that allow us to adjust, that'll allow us to adapt, and come back into a place where we feel like we are in harmonious flow with our emotions and also how we're managing them. Because I'm seeing too, if you're engaging in something that is exacerbating this like stress, and you really feeling caught up in your head and really thinking a lot about this thing, it's like we need to avert our attention elsewhere within this situation, because it seems like something that like you've even exhausted something mentally. I'm feeling like a slight headache here. There's something that it's like you've been using all of your brain power, and rather than giving more to this situation, it seems like it's time to switch from like air energy to water energy, and to really be like switching from like thinking everything and trying to find resolve in that way to adjusting emotionally to what's going on with the water. That's what I mean by switching from air to water. It's like turning off the faucet mentally and shifting gear into an emotional space, and one where we are like holding space for what we're feeling and also finding ways to manage it that allow us to ground, that allow us to extricate ourselves from whatever it is that we feel very caught up in mentally. I'm seeing a situation very much where it's like the biggest enemy that you're facing right now is yourself. I'm not seeing like any adversary come through that is not just like a reflection of your relationship with yourself. So it seems very much like the more we are accepting what's going on within this situation, the easier this is going to be, rather than fighting against it. Yeah, it may be hard too, because it's like you're used to being in control, you're used to calling the shots, and within this situation, it's not happening. It's like, that doesn't mean that you're not still a leader in your own right, but I'm seeing there be emphasis here on it not just being calling the shots. There's more to it now. There's more being embraced, and I'm seeing there be also an emphasis on like the emotional experience here. Interesting. I'm seeing another storyline here. I'm seeing something about you may want to reach out to, remember energies can be reversed. You may want to reach out to somebody and let them know how you're feeling, but you feel in your head about it. Like, something may not happen immediately and you have to be patient with it. It seems like more is going to be revealed to you over time, and maybe even what has been getting you so caught up in your head, like what has you feeling in a way like you've been put into like some sort of maze mentally and are having a hard time. Possibly even something connecting with emotional vulnerability. In the second line, I'm seeing something about sending a message to someone. This isn't like an official business type of message. This is a message I'm hearing carrying the weight of emotion. Interesting how the energy flipped like that. I'm hearing do it. I'm seeing someone take it upon themselves to send a message to another person. It's like not holding themselves back anymore, gonna send the message. I'm seeing it be a situation too, 808 on the time when I looked up, where someone may have been like really in their heads about sending a message, and it's like the way that you defeat this is by actually going through with it rather than holding yourself back. Letting this person know how you feel. I'm seeing this be something that you would feel good about doing. For some of you, this is about extending an offer to somebody that you find appealing emotionally. Aries. I did not expect the reading to take this turn at all. Interesting. I wonder if this is more. Okay, so it's come to light the way that someone is feeling, Aries, and I'm seeing them be in a space where they want to send a message. It may have been taking them a while to kind of ground their energy enough to say what they wanted to say. I'm seeing the energy can very much be reversed as well. Whoever would be the more, I don't want to say dominant, but whichever energy is the one that's more initiative, I'm seeing like this is the one that's like you know what, I'm feeling what I'm feeling. I'm gonna send this message through. I'm gonna let them know what I'm thinking, what's going on with me. And I'm seeing this person do it. And it seems as well like this person is finding a way to, this person, you Aries, are finding a way to just reverse it if that works for you. Finding a way to successfully work with this part of yourself that may have you feeling resistant at times from things that you want out of a place of like fear, things like this, overthinking. It's like the stuff that we get caught up in our head about that sometimes can get in the way of us doing what we want to do and like persevering through that anyway. And I'm seeing this person, it's like after they send the message, they feel very successful. Like there was some type of like, maybe this person also suffers from like anxiety, stuff like this, where they may have a hard time like letting someone in or letting someone know how they're feeling, stuff like that. But I'm seeing this person, like once they send the message, they feel very much um like they were able to work and manage with this part of themselves that may be more difficult to rein in and allow them to get their point across. So it seems like something very beautiful is unfolding here. I'm hearing it's not what you think with the Hanged Man. Something about getting someone's point across. Interesting, all of the masculine energy. I'm looking at the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Got a lot of people coming to the party. Aries, I'm getting this too. For some of you that this is work related, there may have been someone that like you needed to express yourself with. For some of you, you could have been on the receiving end. It's like for some of you, I'm seeing you're the King of Cups. And this has been like more of a challenge for you to kind of like ground what's been going on emotionally, especially mentally, and to also be like patient and adjust to a situation that may have felt like kind of difficult, trying emotionally. For others of you, I'm seeing the King of Wands energy, and I'm seeing somebody that it like took them a bit to get to a place where they were ready to send a message and finally felt like they were able to do something that they wanted to do here, and allowed that to lead to a successful collaboration. Now I'm seeing there being something going on here with the Hanged Man and the King of Pentacles, which we're going to get a little bit further. There's something here about, I'm hearing reasoning and understanding why something needed to come to an end. I'm not tired at all. Maybe somebody is tired. But I do keep feeling this yawning energy. There's something here about trusting a beginning and also trusting an end. I wonder if there's trusting a beginning and trusting an end. There may be something that you're doing that like maybe you didn't necessarily want it to come to an end. I'm seeing this all around. It's like until you're in the midst of this situation, it may not like make full complete sense here, but it's going to make sense like when the situation is actually taking place. It's one of those situations where like you may hear words and interpret them a certain way, and then like when you're in this situation, you're going to be like, wow, I misinterpreted the words, but the words actually made sense for this situation. I'm seeing something like this happening. At the end of the day, something that like didn't need to be happening anymore, or something that needed to come to an end, ends up coming to an end. And so like this is going to benefit you big time. So it's not like something that maybe like shouldn't have come to an end is ending. This is a feeling that this ending is definitely going to help you, whatever this is. Because it was something that could have been like delaying you or pulling you back in some sort of way, not allowing you to expand or not allowing you to grow. Something hindering possibly even your potential in some sort of way. So I'm seeing the guidance be like, be very patient with how it is that you are initiating, acting, taking control within a situation, what it is that you're doing, the choices that you're making. There's a lot here that is connected with you and the moves that you make, especially as someone that, I'm getting this feeling of you having some sort of like authority, Aries, or some sort of power. I feel in some way like you have some sort of like audience, or you have some sort of control. This Knight of Wands, or this King of Wands, feels very kingly to me. It seems very much like somebody that has their own building with people that are like associated with them and kind of like fall under them and see this person as an authority. And I'm seeing you be in a situation like this. So because the moves that you're making, I'm seeing like very much are affecting other people, this is the time for you to be very mindful of that, and to also not make any quick decisions. Because to have you sandwiched in between Temperance and the Hanged Man, this is like, you need to wait, you need to slow down if you're moving too quickly. This is the time for you to be patient. You're not seeing everything, and by you taking this time, I'm hearing lax, I'm seeing LAX. By you taking this time, this reminds me of, I'm hearing something about lacrosse. This reminds me of LA, but it also reminds me of an airport as well. Maybe something to do even with traveling. Also, that would make sense too with Sagittarius here as well. And also Neptune, which speaks about like going to foreign places too, foreign lands. Also people like visiting as well from foreign places. That would make a lot of sense. Anyway, doesn't have to be that, but that may be a clue for someone. To be between Temperance and the Hanged Man, it's all about like slowing down, like seeing the big picture, needing to look at things from all the different angles, and within you giving yourself this space and time to ground, to connect, to zoom out, what you need to see, especially how you're feeling about a situation, is going to be revealed to you. And it seems like then at that point you are going to be able to send a message to someone that you want to send it to. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles. This can be a masculine figure in your life. It can be, for some of you, a son. This can be somebody related to your finances, tied in with your finances in some sort of way. This can be a boss. I'm seeing also, it looks to me like this person that you may be thinking about sending the message to, something is going on with them where they're feeling, I'm hearing freaked out. They may be feeling a bit stressed out, not knowing what it is that you're going to say to them, kind of waiting maybe on you. Maybe even to know how you're feeling. What I'm getting to is that it seems like once you send this message to this person, it allows them to, it kind of alleviates what's been going on for them, whatever they've been really worried about. And it seems like it allows something else to break loose or break free. Like something goes successfully after that. It's like something that this person had been worried about before. Remember, this can always be another aspect of you. Something that this person has been worried about before. It's like you get the best possible outcome, best possible scenario with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like whatever had been being stressed about before, it's no longer a stress anymore. And I'm seeing this person, it's like you and this person both feel very grounded and feel like, because you take the time that you need to formulate what you need to formulate and send it to this person. And also, I'm seeing this be like potential wise. you like following the guidance to like be patient and wait until you're ready to say what needs to be said, and this person also like not rushing you and just like waiting on the receiving end to receive this message. It's like if these pieces fall into place in this way, I'm seeing something go very, very well within this situation. And I'm also seeing too, there be a moment where something unnecessary comes to an end, and it can be like this worrying and this stagnancy and this like feeling very frazzled and caught up in one's head. Because I'm seeing it be very much like Spirit's watching you, Spirit's got your back, he's watching over. I'm hearing this whole system. So yeah, I'm getting there be like a big sense of relief once this has taken place. It just seems like something where there's a whole lot of tension right now and a whole lot of not allowing our emotions to get the best of us, and then making a choice that later on we're going to be like, if I had grounded my energy, if I had thought that through, I wouldn't have done that. So there's also an emphasis on this as well. I'm seeing something too about first, okay. I'm seeing two things, Aries. One, some of you may have a Cancer coming through offering you something. Spirit is guiding you not to take this if it is not in resonance with you. It can be like somebody trying to interact with you or engage with you in a way where you're like, you know what, that's not resonating with me, or I don't want to get caught up in this, or like that's too much drama, whatever it is, or I don't want to sign on for that. Whatever this is, be mindful of that. This can also be somebody within an energy where they may be doing something that could potentially be pulling you in. And if you feel like somebody is using their emotions in a way that may be manipulative, you're being guided to be mindful of this as well. And to ask yourself, if somebody's trying to engage with you, if somebody's trying to bring you into something, or put something on you, to ask yourself if that is something that you truly want to open your energy to, and know that you don't have to be forced into a situation just because somebody's showing up. I'm looking at Sagittarius and the Sun and Neptune. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.